What made you ruin a Karen's life forever? 3 years ago in our neighborhood, we had a Karen. The kind of woman who believed everything and everyone needed her approval. She'd call the cops on kids for selling lemonade, leave passive-aggressive notes about garage sales, and even try to dictate the color of our Christmas lights. But one day, a family across the street from me, a sweet Hispanic family with a son named Danny, became her latest target. Danny was a 10-year-old with a heart of gold, spent his free time helping neighbors with chores. He shoveled snow, carried groceries, and even bagged pears from their tree to share with everyone. One day, Danny and his friends set up a lemonade stand to raise money for a local children's hospital that had treated one of their classmates. They made a sign explaining their cause and were doing well. That was until the Karen decided to intervene. Karen called the sheriff, claiming the kids were running a fake charity. Not content with just that, she also called the local paper to expose their scam. When the deputies arrived, Karen stormed out and began yelling about fraud and traffic disturbing her dog. One of the deputies, who happened to be Hispanic, calmly asked the kids for their side of the story. Karen, however, screamed, "I'm the one who pays your salary. Do your job and arrest them." The deputy ignored her and switched to Spanish to talk to Danny and his dad, leaving Karen angrier than ever. After hearing the full story, the deputies confirmed the kids were legitimate and explained that no permits were required for lemonade stands in our rural area. Karen, of course, wasn't satisfied. "No one asked my permission for this stand. They should be ticketed." At this point, I decided to speak up. Loudly enough for everyone to hear, I asked Karen, "Where are your kids while you're out here making a scene?" "They're playing in my pool. Why?" I shot back. "So you left a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old unsupervised in a pool?" The deputies immediately shifted their attention to Karen, who was visibly shocked. They followed her home to check on the kids, who were thankfully okay, but the incident was referred to Child Protective Services. Within 3 weeks, a for-sale sign appeared on Karen's lawn. Karen's husband, who was always polite, stuck around to pack up their things. Last I heard, he filed for divorce and allegedly sued her for neglecting their child.